Hey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Taylor, and what's your name?
Brittany.
Hey, Brittany. So, what would you like to discuss today?
Well, as you can see, I'm pregnant, and I came here because I can't stop using drugs.
Yeah, well, I can help you in any way possible with that if you're ready. So I just want to let you know before we get started that anything that you tell me will be confidential unless you're telling me that you're going to harm someone else or going to harm yourself. So would you like to continue with this discussion?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so you told me that you've been doing drugs. So when did you start?
I started when I was in 8th grade. I was probably 13, maybe somewhere around that age.
That's really young. So how old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Mm-hmm.
And so you told me that you're 20 years old now and you started using drugs when you were 13. So were your parents aware about this?
I don't really think so because my dad was in and out of jail most of my life. He spent more time in jail than out of jail. And my mom worked 2 jobs trying to make ends meet, and it was like 3rd shift, so she was never home anyways.
Wow, that must have been hard on you. So how did that make you feel?
But at the time, you know, that was all I knew. I didn't know any difference. I don't know how it feels to have parents around. But looking back, you know, the older I get, and now that I have a child on the way, I don't see how my parents could just not care, and not like my dad being in jail, how he just couldn't get his life right and get his life together and be there for me.
Well, yeah, that is wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they probably did care for you, Brittany, because you are their child. I know they probably loved you, even though they weren't there physically there to support you like they should have been. I'm sure that they probably still loved you. And once again, it is a good thing that you're in here to get help today. So, do you know of anything that you would like to try? Any options that you would like to try to get clean?
I've heard of rehab for pregnant women. I don't know how true that is. I heard that there was one locally as well. I don't know.
Yes, it is one locally. If you decide are you willing to raise your baby now? Do you want to keep your child?
I definitely want to keep my child. I want to stay clean. I want to, even after I have the child, I don't want to use anymore. I'm to the point where I guess a baby does change things, and it's changed my life for the better, and I want to do better for myself so I can do better for my child.
Well, that's great, Brittany, that you made that decision, and I'm glad that you want to take care of you and your child and make sure that y'all are healthy. And if you want to get started on this process as soon as possible, you can call me tomorrow and we can get you set up.
Okay, I'll definitely call you tomorrow and see what other options you have and everything, and we'll get something done so we can get the ball rolling.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you're ready to take this big step. So, do you have any more questions that you like to ask me?
Like, how long do you know how long this process would take, or I don't know. I mean, I just don't know anything.
I mean, it just depends on how fast you progress. Like, you can be in there for like 6 months or 2 a year. Like, it depends on you and how well you progress with this and get better.
Okay, I don't have any more questions, but I thank you for having me, because I really just never had anybody to talk to or give me advice or guide me in the right way. So thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad to be an assistance to you and that I can help
Thank you.
And just call me tomorrow and we'll
Okay.
get this started. So thank you for coming in and talking to me again.
Thanks for having me.